Yeah, lads. Why do I always leave all my jumpers in? Oh, it's actually quite warm, actually. Oh, wow. Anyway, I leave all my jumpers in my car for some reason. I don't know why, but I do. And for some reason, I leave a towel. That's not what you're thinking. It was because I washed the seats and they were really wet, so I have to put a towel. Yeah, okay. None of you believe in me, but I promise you that's what happened. Lee, where are the mod videos? Lee, why have you not worked on the Evo? We want to see you on the floor struggling with the Evo. I know, guys, I know. I've not seen them comments yet, but at the time of recording this video, I already have like 4 videos to go up, so I can already tell by the time they see this video, people are always saying, why not work on the Evo? It's just because I've only just got the car, so I'm trying to figure out what's done, what needs to be done, who we need to contact, who we need to get in touch with, things like that. Now, big mod wise, I've already said the plan is to get this car up to around about 400 brake. That's the main plan straight away. And I've got in contact with companies, okay? Now, the first thing I need, he's not free for another 2 weeks, which is a little bit annoying. I don't necessarily need that, but within that 2 weeks, that is like the main thing I need to do. So within that 2 weeks, I can actually do the little things which I needed for the map, which are gonna be fun. I have done them before, but I think it's gonna be totally different on this. So in the 2 weeks, then we have the thing that I'm going to get done, which I'm not gonna tell you, and then we can get on to mapping and tuning and all that fun stuff. I don't know who I'm gonna go with for mapping. I've been speaking to different companies, but I'm just trying to find out who I want to map it because I'm not pissing about this car. But anyway, I'm wobbling on. Today's video. So I come home yesterday after a lovely drive through Wales when I drove the POV driving footage film, and I seen a little parcel like this. I was like, oh, I don't think I've ordered anything. Like, and then I seen the sticker on the side, and the sticker on the side says Funk Motorsport, and I was like, oh my god, my boys have come through again. They've not told me they were sending this. I was like, what the hell is it? Look at this. By the way, Funk Motorsport, I have got a discount code, 10% off everything, use code Funky Lockwood. Anyway, look at this filter that they've sent me. It's absolutely gorgeous. Like, look at that. Now it's kind of in this light you can't see it, but it's actually oil slick. When the light comes on and off it like flickers like a rainbow. It's not doing this like it's very cloudy, but oh, look at it, guys. And then this is the thing I love most about Funk. They're actually so personal. Like, congratulations on making it happen. Enjoy the Evo, Funk. They're just so cool. This is the same company that sent me the Stella bottle. Yes, it was a bottle. I called it a can by accident. I'm sorry, YouTube comments. I meant bottle. I think this is a postman. GoPro mount, so I can mount it on stuff without having to put it in the waterproof case, because it makes the audio terrible and it makes the camera quality terrible. Everyone says, sounds like you're filming out of a fishbowl. I know, so I've ordered the new GoPro mount. Anyway, let's get back to the video. So yes, we're putting this on today, and don't say, oh, you made a full video, I'm putting a filter on. No, we've got other stuff to do as well. Tools, oh my god. The tools, finally, you're doing a bloody install video. Yeah, alright, comments, not now. Okay, so this is actually a HKS mushroom filter. I'm guessing it is. I mean, it's got HKS silicone branding, but by all means, that doesn't mean that that's a HKS filter. It looks like one, but it could just be a rep. But if it is Funk Motorsport, you better be honoured, mates, because I'm taking off a HKS filter for your one, so, you know. And this is foam as well. This is actually a foam one, whereas the new one's like the metal. So this one is going to be a lot louder. So it is a HKS filter, if you see there by the branding on the end. I've got to rep my boys, you know, got to rep my boys. And these are my motherfucking boys. I just wish there was a way for that to point up. like that. Like that looks so good with the Funk there. It look amazing. But let's get this one off and then let's test this one. Obviously I want to rep my boys and it looks gorgeous. I'm not sure if it's gonna look, because what happens is that will provide the psh, and the flutter will come out of here from the air that's going back into the turbo. So that actually low down, that provides the flutters and that provides the blow off. So I may lose the flutters putting this one on, but it's just something I'm gonna have to try. It's a bit tight down there, it's a bit tight. Heat shield, nice. So weird without that heat shield. Looks naked. Let's try and wiggle this off. Yeah, so that was easy. Right, I probably will try and use this. Bloody hell, the intake is fucking huge, lads. No messing about with this like the Subaru. Subaru was like that big. This fucking well, let's not get into dimension sizes, shall we? Now the good thing about this one from Funk is that it's like, I'm trying to not scratch the bottom, it's like multi fit. So they've got, see all the lines there, they're different reducers, so you know you can, whichever size your thing is, just pull off the reducer and you've got different sizes there. But I think mine will just be benefit from taking it all off, because Evo life, we need that air, lads. Let me just point this out, look at Mitsubishi Engineering. So that is a bracket which isn't actually attached to anything, so that's flopping around. But when you get a hose clamp on that, that'll attach to that bracket. Mitsubishi, lads, Mitsubishi, they're just in a different league. They're in a different league, man. Funk Motorsport, they just come through every time. Like, it fits absolutely perfectly. Absolutely perfectly. Watch it not fit now. Well, I have test fitted it, it does fit, trust me. But, like, look at that. Right round the intake. Oh, damn, I've messed up. Oh, you can actually see the Funk. Yes, lads. How sad am I? Oh, my God. And the good thing is, this green would not match it's not going to match the colour scheme I'm going with the engine base. It's probably for the best. Now, I'm a little bit stuck because it looks gorgeous like that, but the heat shield obviously shields the heat, so I might wrap it around, but it's going to cover most of the filter. I might just give this a quick clean, see how clean I can get it up. If I can get it up perfectly clean and polished, then I think I'll put it on. If not, maybe just leave it like that, because that looks gorgeous. But the Funk, my boys. Okay, so no, I'm leaving the heat shield off. It doesn't wrap round this one as well. I'm just tightening it, it's just scratching all the filter, and it's the prettiest filter ever. I'm not scratching this bad boy. So I'm going to leave it like that. And my theory is as well, this isn't blocked off, so I'm going to be getting loads of cold air through there. So it's going to be fine. It's going to look good, and it's going to, yes. Okay, so new filter's on, now to the next thing. But before I go on to the next thing, I want to talk about this thing. A lot of people were saying, you know, don't mess this up, take your time with it, don't make it tacky. I'm not going to. I'm going to try and make everything as clean as possible in this car. I'm not going to do anything stupid. I have silly plans with the engine bay, but nothing, you know, nothing too silly. I think it's going to pull it off. So, yes, if you're worrying I'm going to ruin this with the Subaru by putting fucking multicoloured hose on it, I'm not going to. I'm trying to keep everything as cool as possible, even to the extent of putting the Jubilee clip on so it's nice and clean there. So there's no, you can't see the tighten or whatever. But it's looking good so far, lads. Now we'll be getting on to the next thing, but I need these to go. Also, what I'm going to be doing is every company which helps me out or sponsors me, or you know, I'm affiliated with any company who, you know, who I work with in a way, they are going to go on the back wall, on the back window of the Evo. So this is going to be like a souvenir wall, like a wall of fame of all the companies that have helped me out. So Funk, obviously, get a good spot on there. So any of the companies want to help out the build and want to get your sticker on either message me on Instagram or email me through the website. But Funk, I love you boys. So recently when I've been braking, I've been getting hella squeaks, hella squeaks, especially from this driver's side. Oh my god. Charge this guy for some brake pads. I'm thinking it's just because the pads aren't greased properly. I'm thinking I've had a look at the rear brakes and there's literally no grease on the sliders whatsoever. So today we're going to take all the pads off, strip the fronts down, strip the backs down. It's going to be a nice way to learn the car. I have worked on Brembos before, so they're not that difficult to work on. I just don't know if I have a punch actually. I'm just thinking about that right now actually. I know Amy watches my channel. This is the first time looking at a front suspension setup on an Evo, so I'm intrigued to see, you know, what they're like, and if they look like it easy to work on or not. So let's have a look. Oh. You know, it actually doesn't actually look that simple. So it's had a new trap rod end recently. So you know, for strut work, it's actually pretty simple. You know, you just got the 2 bolts there going through the hub. It's actually a simple setup. It's not like the R26 or anything like that. But look how big the calipers are, man. So if you have a look at these, there's absolutely no grease anywhere on the sliders. Are bone dry. I bet the back of the pads are bone dry as well. So look, I'm gonna knock these pins out, take them off, grease everything back up, put them back in. Simple as, really. So my theory on them not being greased is completely correct. The first pin, I've got it moving now, but wow, was that stiff. I've had to whack it with a Torx bit on the end of a screwdriver, and I've had to whack it hard with a lump hammer just to get them moving, but the top one's moving, so I'm going to try and get the bottom one free now. Listen now, you can just pull these pins out. This is going to fling forward, so I'm only using one hand. But what you want to do is just put pressure on that, then pull the pin out. Push that, pull that out. There's one pin. That should just come out now like that. All the pins should come out easily now. Right, and then there are the pads. You want to pick them out, they might be a bit stiff. I'm guessing they will be because it doesn't feel like they've been greased. But just try and wiggle them out. Sometimes it's good to get a little screwdriver in there and just pry them out, but they'll come out. If they are being a bit stiff, just go to the brake fluid cap and just release it. It'll just take some of the pressure off the pistons. So yeah, just what I expected really. Hardly any grease on the pads, no grease on the sliders, no grease on the sides where they've actually been sliding. So yeah, they just need a lot of greasing, to be fair. So you get your gloves for this bit because copper grease goes everywhere and it's so hard to get off. Now I'm going to be careful because last time I did the pads I put way too much copper grease on and it kind of just like embossed itself in the wheel. So literally I'm only going to put a little bit on, as much as I need, and then I can, because when you put too much on, it's going to get all around the side of the caliper and it's going to get on the wheel. Once it gets on the wheel, it's pretty much impossible to get off. So gloves on, we're going to put copper grease where the pistons go. So one there, and one there, a bit there, a bit there, and where they slide, so they slide at the bottom, so underneath, on the sides there, on the sides there, sides there, and sides there. It's starting to rain, lads, so I might have to call it a day here, but that's good because I only need to show you one side anyway. I'll get onto the other sides when it dries up a little bit, but let's see if it actually works and see if that filter runs good as well. Oh lads, he's pissing it down. It's pissing, well it's not, it's wet rain. This is the rain that looks like it's not wet, but it's fucking wet. So yeah lads, I'm going to finish up this side, put the wheel back on, go inside, maybe finish them up later, but I think this is the end of the video. I'm going to start talking, I need to get this car back together. So it's like 2 days since I picked up the camera. I think I last left off when I was saying that the new filter, well I think I left the video saying, is it going to work? And I will let you know guys, it has worked. The car drives fine. Now let's show you. Just so, as I'm about to get a thumbnail, I realised that I can't reverse the car because, wait, what do you say, your parking's good? Okay, so we have a bus that could fit in there and 3 buses which could fit around here. Your parking's good, is it? Oh my golly gosh. Let's just get this bloody thumbnail, shall we? Yeah. Right, so I'll come here. Yeah. We're rocking and we're holding and we're switching. You go on that one. I'll do this. That'll be quite good. And I'll pretend like I'm coming in. And we're holding. Now I'm gonna actually mess with something. That might be good. So yeah, sorry about the most clickbait thumbnail I think I've ever used, but when the views are there, you've got to grab them. But no, yeah, this is the new filter and it's gorgeous. Now, the only thing we lose is we have kind of lost the flutter. It's only because foam filters, they don't have any sound insulation, so you actually get the flutter. Now, with this one, we're not really getting many flutters, so Funk Motorsport, I love you that much. I'm keeping yours over the flutters, and you know your boy loves his flutters, but I think I love Funk Motorsport even more. Ah, lovely. But we're going into Wales today. There's not going to be a video today because we're moving some shit, aren't we? Yeah, I know it's not a huge mod, but you know, I've only had the car for a few days, so I'm still figuring out what needs to be done and what doesn't need to be done, and basically I'm just getting everything together really. I've got a lot of plans, I've got dates set for very fun stuff. But yeah, that's gonna be in this video guys. I love you all and see you next time.